I'm just feeling spellbound by these amazing pictures that are coming through words. And I want to offer this energy that is being made here, offer it out to the world to do something good for the trees. It's pretty powerful stuff. And I'm really honored to be here in such incredible company. Thank you, poets. So this poem is called Die Like a Tree. After she died, we piled my mother's body with all the things she might want in the spirit world. Crossword puzzles, photos, a book, tea bags, her favorite slippers, so they would turn to ash with her body and join her on the other side. Cremation after death is a thing in my family. Generations placed in humble urns atop mantels, sealed in pockets of marble columbarium, or simply scattered to the winds at sea. But lately, I feel a wish, deep as physical longing to know I could die like a tree dies. A tree who dies in their deep forest gets to stay in their forest, still belongs to the forest, continues to be part of all that life, even in death. So instead of scattered ashes in every favorite place, my body could be set down in a forest somewhere, far off any trail, under cedar trees and hemlock and all kinds of maple. Moths could kiss my eyelashes. Mushrooms blossom on my skin. The ground could say hello to every cell, and the ravens could make what I was grow wings and fly. And after the ravens are done, let the worms and beetles take the rest, deeper into the forest floor, under leaves and needles, down under the duff, down into the dark. So what carried me for so many years can rise free into green fern, into elderberry. So what I traveled in for so many years can finally travel light through the roots of a growing cedar into a new tree ring of time. This one is called How I Saved the World, and it starts with 3 quotes from others. The first one is from John Donne, "No man is an island." A Ukrainian traditional saying, "The earth is a woman and she will rise." And from Ursula K. Le Guin, "The word for world is forest." It was the earliest I'd been in the woods, maybe ever. Too many scorching days in a row and too hot to sleep before 3 a.m., I still managed to get up and out a mere hour past sunrise. The trailhead offered shade while the sun filtered down in warm shadows and cool light. As I walked, I started to notice my breath. Sometimes, even though I'm in the forest to forget the words, my thoughts keep pace with my footsteps. I talk to world leaders, demanding climate action and accountability. I tell radio callers which books to read next. I exhort the guy down valley with the NRA sign and Confederate flags covering his windows to, for God's sake, change the channel. I tell Ukraine, I'm trying. I tell Rachel Maddow and the ghost of Mary Oliver, I'm trying. I tell school teachers and Doctors Without Borders, I'm trying. I tell my small grandsons and my garden and my own conscience, I'm trying in my head. I'm trying to figure out how to save the world. This morning, when I realized after passing the ancient cedar sentry around the second curve of the long trail that I was still in my head and not in the moment, I stopped. I stopped walking. I stopped thinking and trying and deliberating the most effective language and just stood there in the woods, breathing. And everything came alive. I mean, everything I breathed in was living. The hidden songs of the thrush and the wren, the call of the bullfrog and chatter of chipmunk, the silence of the ferns. I inhaled the breath of the ancestors, taken in and released again by these very trees. I inhaled the past and exhaled the present right into the future. The longer I stood there, still and listening, the deeper each breath became, warmed by morning light, cooled by dragonfly wings over the pond, like a taste of tenderness. And in that short eternity, in those still precious moments, with all my senses alive, I was not a man, I was not an island, I wasn't even a woman. I was the whole world, and I was saving myself.